At the time of the recording, the default branch name on GitHub and in the wider Git community was master, and that's what we use throughout this video. GitHub's default branch name is now main, and aside from the name change, there are no other changes to the default branch. So I'm over here at my GitHub repository for my awesome project. And before I start going over how to make a GitHub issue, there's something I want to point out first. GitHub issues doesn't have to be about bugs. It could be about a new feature, maybe a feature request, maybe you need some help, like tech support, or it could be about other items. GitHub even has the capability of taking these issues and making it into a project management system. So to get started, I'm going to click on the Issues tab. And what I'm going to do is first show you the labels before I make a new issue. To the right of the filter bar, you can see labels. And I'm going to click on this. And labels are a way of categorizing issues. And these labels that I'm scrolling through are the default ones that every repo comes with. And if you notice, they're not all about bugs. So going back to the Issues tab, I want to make a new issue. And to get started, I click on the New Issue button. And the first thing I need to do is give a title of this issue. Here, it's going to be navigation link to about page is broken. And then underneath, I need to give more of a detailed description. So what I'm going to write is clicking on the About link leads to a 404 request. Now on the far right is a Signees tab. Now if you're looking at somebody else's repo like a major company or open source project, you wouldn't be touching this at all. But if you're in a group project, you could assign yourself to this issue as something you plan to resolve, or one of your coworkers or group project members, depending on the situation. And right below that is the labels. And if I click on it, I can see a list of labels. I could also search for a label like feature. And I see it doesn't exist. So I can click on create new label. You can add a description or change the color if you don't like that current color. And then I'm going to save it. But this issue isn't a feature. It's actually a bug. So I'm going to uncheck feature and select bug. Now I'm going to hit enter, and we see it's now labeled as a bug. You can have multi-labeled issues, and right below is the submit new issue button. I'm going to go ahead and click it, and we have our first new issue. And this little page right here is also a little history of the issue. I could add extra comments, close the issue, make other changes. Now I've transitioned back to the main issues page, and I'd like to show you how to edit an issue from here. So first I'm going to click on this issue, and I know there's just one, but you could have many. When I click to this issue page, on the far right is these three little dots, and I'm going to click on that. There's an option to edit. And then just right in here, I'm going to change request to response. Now, after that, on the bottom right is this update comment. I'm going to hit that, and now my issue has been updated. Now, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to pretend that I am another developer, and I'm going to respond to this issue. And I'm going to respond and comment to this issue. And right here where it says leave a comment, I'm going to write, this issue will be fixed with the next update. And now I'm going to hit the comment button, and hypothetically with the latest commit and merge, I fixed this issue. So I like to close this issue out. I'm going to leave another comment, and right here I'm putting the issue has been resolved. You usually will go into more detail than this, but this is for demonstration purposes. And now I'm going to hit close and comment, and the issue has been closed, and I want to show you where it goes after this. So after I click on the Issues tab, we're going to see no open issues, but to the right, you'll see a Close Issue tab. So if I click on that, we'll see the issue that I've closed out. So why is keeping a history of closed issues important? Because it gives you an additional tracking point. Sometimes bugs come back. Now I could go back to this relevant issue, retrace my steps, and see if I can figure out the solution so it doesn't come back. Thanks for watching and happy coding.